Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Our mission at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos and we teach you how to fix your car for free. Let's go ahead and start on it now. In today's video, guys, we'll be working here on a Dodge Journey. Now, we'll be diagnosing, we have engine light on and we have a code P0032, so we'll show you what causes that code now. We guys have more than 200 videos on this car, so please subscribe to the channel. Our mission, guys, is to save you as much money as we can. Now, let me show you what is happening. If we go inside the car and I start it, engine light, okay, will stay on. So, let me go ahead, start it now, brake, start. Okay, check it out now. Engine light just stays on, guys. So, no matter what I do, it just stays on. So, I'm going to go ahead, turn it off. Okay, no brake pedal now. No brake pedal. Just click the button twice. We have the ignition on, car not running. And we have that little bitty scanner that's amazing, guys. You can check it out, list it in the description of the video below. Really good scanner for the price. Okay, and we're going to go ahead. Read the codes now. Okay, it says that we have one code here. And the code that we got is P0032. Okay, which is amazing. Okay, now it tells us everything. It says heater control circuit bank 1 sensor 1. So that means that it's bank 1. Okay, bank 1. Sensor 1, this means that it's the oxygen sensor before the catalytic converter. Okay, and pending code is the same thing. Another thing that we can do, we can click go back. Okay, I'll go to data stream here. Data stream, we'll click view graphic items. Okay, and now we're going to select oxygen sensor, bank 1 sensor 1 right here. It will be this one. Click OK. Now look at the graph now, guys. It doesn't change, it just stays straight, and it's supposed to go up and down, up and down, up and down, and it doesn't. I don't know. It looks like a bad sensor to me. 99% sure that it's a bad connection or a bad sensor. I'm going to turn the car off now. Okay, we'll go outside. I'm going to show you where it's located, try to show you, and we'll replace it and see if that takes care of the problem. So when you open your hood, okay, this on this side, this is bank 2. Okay, bank 2. This is bank 2. Okay, this is sensor 1. Right there, guys. Okay. But now, we have the same sensor on this side, and this one is bank 1. However, guys, it's practically impossible for me to get in there. Okay, we're going to remove that hose, the intake boot. Okay, we have only 2 clamps that we need to get loose. And we have a video how to replace the sensor. Okay, you need to remove the intake. Okay, at least that piece right there. You have to remove that piece so you can get to the sensor. Otherwise, it's practically impossible to get to it. And the sensor, guys, is on the back side of the engine. Okay, that white connector there, this is the connector down there for the oxygen sensor, guys. You can see the white thing with the red safety clip. So practically the sensor is right there before the catalytic converter, and it looks like, okay, like this one here. Okay, the same thing, but it's on the back side of the engine. So we'll go ahead and replace ours and see if that takes care of the problem now. So we replaced our sensor. Check out the video description, guys, to see where we get our parts from. You can find, we have a video for sensor replacement as well. Now what I'll do, I'll turn ignition on, car not running. We'll get the scanner, guys, right here. And we're going to go ahead and click diagnostics again. It's going to connect. Takes just a couple seconds, and then we need to select erase codes. So after we select erase codes, okay, it's going to process. It might say that it didn't delete them, but believe me, it did. It just gets confused sometimes, but it's an amazing scanner for the money. So I'll go ahead, start the car now. Stay with us until the end. I want to show you something. You can see no engine light on at all. Now I'll go back, click the upstream. Okay, let me show you now what is happening with the O2 sensor. Okay, this one here. Check it out, guys, it goes up and down. That's how it's supposed to be, right? And it wasn't doing that. So definitely, guys, okay, definitely that fixed our problem. So thank you guys for watching. Please. Hopefully, guys, the video was helpful and we were able to save you money. We guys have more than 19,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels. Check them out. We have videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.